3, 2, 1. What's up, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Listen, man, let's get into this podcast, man. This podcast number 7. Man, I'm excited, man. Go over this information with you guys, man. Hope you guys are ready. As you always know, when we get started, we got to start our what? Our intro. Let's go. Here we go with the intro.
You're now listening to Why Now Is Your Time podcast and radio. We believe you should design the life you want, create the brand you deserve, and leave your legacy for years to come. Because life without purpose has no meaning. Your life, your brand, and your legacy. How will you leave it? You're now listening to whynowisyourtime.com, the only place to get motivation and education about entrepreneurship.
Yeah, this is the only place where you're going to get that education, motivation about entrepreneurship. There's a lot of places out there to get it, but the way I do it is a little different. So, you know what I'm saying? Again, I don't compete against nobody but the person I look in the mirror with every day, and that's myself, all right? This podcast is about the perfect timing. So many times, man, a lot of you guys waiting on the perfect time to start the right business, the perfect time to post your content, the perfect time to get your life together, the perfect time. Like, we surround ourselves around imperfect people, but we try to be perfect. Do you understand what I'm saying when I talk to you like that? We surround ourselves about imperfect people, but we try to be perfect, man. This is very important that you guys know, very important you guys understand that, hey, you can do the things that you desire to do, but you got to have the right mindset. Some of you probably say, what is he doing? Oh, I forgot to change the date. And I think this is going to be, yes. Anyways, so yeah, the perfect timing. So, again, I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? So when you're not perfect, you do imperfect things. Those who watching the video, like, what is he doing? Those of you who was hearing is like, well, I hear some movement back there. I was just changing the date. So let's get right into it, man. Other than that, I want to ask you guys a couple questions before we get started. Why is it that we try to be perfect in everything, and when we're living in an imperfect world, I don't really understand why people try to be perfect when the world is imperfect. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why beat yourself up about being perfect? Because there's not the right time to start that business. It's not the right. There's never the right time to start the business. There's never the right thing to do, whatever you feel is right. You just got to step out on faith and do it. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Bible plainly states, faith without works is dead. So you got to step out on faith, go to work, and watch how God manifests this thing. So I want you guys to write this down, as we get started when it comes to this podcast, because I got a lot of juicy information in this podcast, man. Write this down. God's timing is always perfect. Trust his delays, he got you. I repeat, God's timing is always perfect. Trust his delays, he got you. The reason why I say you need to understand that some things will be delayed is not that it's denied, it's just delayed. For instance, I use this analogy a lot. If I'm driving in my car, all right, and supposedly I have a flat tire, 2 ways I look at this. Man, why did I have a flat tire? Or I say, you know what, God? You slowed me down because right up the street, maybe it was a wreck up there that you stopped me from having. So it's mindset, man. So God's perfect timing, y'all got to trust his timing. The problem is, too many of you guys don't trust his timing, though. So it says God's timing is always perfect. All right? Trust his delays. Believe that he always got you. When you put yourself in that position, then you understand exactly what it is that you're trying to do. So let's talk about it. So in this podcast, I'm talking about 3 amazing things. Number 1, 8 skills that will pay you forever. What are those 8 skills that you can get paid forever? The problem is, if I knew them all, I'll do them all. Nah, you can't do them all. The reason why I say that because to me, I'm a person that work out passion. You know what I'm saying? I got to be passionate about something. I was going to get into real estate a couple years ago. Then I realized that I wasn't even passionate about that. Why I'm going to do something I'm not passionate about? You know what I'm saying? Even though I believe that I was going to be very successful in it, I just wasn't personally passionate about putting my effort, putting my time out there. And I'm like, man, nah, man, I ain't finna waste my time trying to do real estate just because I seen other people successful, but it's nothing I'm passionate about. Now, me building my brand, helping others build their brand, I'm very, very, very passionate about this. Entrepreneurship, you know what I'm saying? I done helped so many people become successful. People that call me on a weekly basis asking me about branding, asking me about, you know what I'm saying, what I did, what's my next move, how to set up a website. I mean, it's so many things that ask me. That's why that continuity course, if it ain't already up, it's going to be up. Accelerate your brand, man. I am your branding coach. This is me, Lloyd C. Christten Jr. Why now is your time, man. So, first thing we're going to talk about is 8 skills that will pay you forever. Because you need skills to pay the bills. I know you heard that. You need skills to pay the bills. Without no skills, you can't pay no bills, man. The thing is, too, I want to talk about this in this podcast. Everything about taking your time and taking these power naps as an entrepreneur. People always say, oh my God, you just work. Sometimes, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I need to take me a little power nap. You know what I'm saying? Because so I can re-energize myself. If it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, all I'm doing is giving myself energy so I can get to the next level when it comes to whatever I'm doing. So I used to be like, man, when I'm up, I stay up. That used to be my mindset. But I realized, I'm like, let's think about this real quick. Why I say when I'm up, I stay up, when sometimes that if I'm getting up at 4:30, because that's what I get up every morning, I'm getting up at 4:30, you know what I'm saying, go to the gym by 5, out the gym about 5:50 because we going to a burn boot camp. Then after the 5:50, and I come home, I eat, pray, meditate, watch about 15, 20 minutes of Sports Center, then cut the TV off for the rest of the day. All right? Once I cut the TV off, because I believe turn the TV off, turn your mind on. You know what I'm saying? So then don't watch nothing else for the rest of the day. Then I get locked in on, okay, what is it I need to do now? You know what I'm saying? Then I'm putting all this energy towards things, and I'm like, man, you know what? 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I need to take a power nap. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can, because what I do, and I'm going to talk about these power naps, so I can just re-energize my body, re-energize my effort that I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to entrepreneurship. Another thing I was doing too, my desk, what I like about my desk, it raises up and down. So those of you watching the video, you will see it raises up, and then you probably can hear it if you listen to the audio, and then it raises down. But sometimes I like to stand up when it comes to not always just be sitting down all day. I like to stand up and work. So it's so many different things that you try to put yourself in, because especially when you sit in front of a computer and you're trying to figure work out, you're helping clients and you're doing this. I mean, it's a lot. So it's important. The next thing we're going to talk about on this podcast is how to create more income. All right. We're going to talk about your skill sets, and then we're going to say how to create more income, because it's important that to me, having one stream of income is too close to zero. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer having one stream of income is too close to zero. So you need to get yourself on path to have anywhere from 3 to 5, 7 to 8, 10, and every income stream, some of them you don't even got to deal with. You can set and let go. You know what I'm saying? And then check it once a month or every other week. So it's very important, man, that, you know what I'm saying, you create more income for your life. I see so many people, they sit back and say, oh, well, that's just a lot to think about. That's a lot to do. I'm like, yeah, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I'm going to give you a quick scenario. So, me, for instance. So, I do the podcast. Then we create the podcast course. That's one income. The podcast, create another income. Because then I get people to want to be on sponsorships and stuff like that. All right? So, now that's two incomes. So, now that's 2 incomes. Then, from the podcast, I create an ebook. That's another income. I can sell that ebook. Then from there right there, I go into a coaching program. That's a monthly residual income. Now, all this under one brand, though. You know what I'm saying? So, it's different streams of income that you need to wrap your mind around so you can say, you know what? I got it. I see exactly what it is I need to do. Because, again, repeat after me. Having one income is too close to zero. You know what I'm saying? Because every season, some incomes can strive all 4 seasons. Some incomes might do good for 2 seasons. You know what I'm saying? So when the other 2 seasons not doing good, guess what? We got other income that can pick up the slack, and so that money can keep coming. You know what I'm saying? Again, money momentarily owned, not as stolen yours. I always tell you, money is a tool. Tool to create memories. Money is not that important, but it's just as important as oxygen. That's kind of confusing, but I'm trying to tell you. Listen what I'm telling you. You need oxygen to breathe. You need money to survive. So again, it's very important, but don't let the money rule you to the point where you'll do anything, you'll kill somebody, you'll do anything for money. So it's the perception and the mindset on what is it that you need to do. So as we go into these steps, man, these steps are going to be real good. And this podcast is called Perfect Timing, because the reason why I named it that, because so many people think they got to have all their ducks in a row. You got to cross all their T's, dot all their I's before they get started doing something. I'm like, no, you don't. You do not have to be perfect. Everything don't have to line up. Sometimes you need to go through the process of everything, and so that you can build out your process of everything. Oh, say that again. Sometimes you need to go through the process of everything so you can build out the process of everything. You know what I'm saying? You can learn on the fly. I'm not saying go in blind. I'm saying some things you don't have to be perfect. You're going, man, I gotta have this. I gotta have that. Everything has to be perfect. And this, I hear too many people say that. And guess what? If you didn't heard that last podcast, do it now. You missed out. You better go back and listen. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it now. So there's no such thing as a perfect timing. There's no such thing as a perfect person. We all learn, and like my business get better on a daily basis because I go through so many different things. I talk to so many different people. I'm looking at the processes. I'm looking at how it's built. I'm looking at how can I flip this around? How can I build this out? I'm just slowly looking at everything that's like, oh, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And then you can start to warm yourself up on the things on what you need to do. So I'm telling you guys this. Don't wait on the perfect timing to get the right results. I repeat, do not say, write this down. I would not wait on the perfect timing to get the right results. I would not wait on the perfect timing to get the right results. To me, it's trying to be too perfect. This has to be right. I got to make sure all my T's is crossed, all my I's is dotted. That stuff might take you 2 or 3 years when you could have just said, look, I cross a couple T's, maybe one when I put a dot on one I, and I'm moving because I'm learning through the process, and then I can go back and cross the rest T's and the I's, because you gotta learn though to build. You gotta learn. You gotta do, because timing, perfect timing, trying to be perfect, that stuff don't work out, man. I'm telling you, man. I was that person before, thinking that everything got to be right before I can get to where I'm trying to go. I'm like, man, this stuff ain't. Man, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of energy, man. It's like, no way, Jose, am I about to waste countless hours, countless time trying to make sure everything is right. I'm like, nah, I ain't finna do that. And you shouldn't be there. You shouldn't beat yourself up so bad where you sit there and you don't want to get nothing done because you realize that, oh, well, this has to be right, or you know what I'm saying, and I got to get the right mentor, and you know, I just hear a lot of people giving me a lot of excuses, man. You know what I'm saying? Just go do it. Just do it. When you do it, you learn from it, you create it, and then when you look back, you say, interesting. This was pretty damn good. I got it now. I understand it. I went through it. Now I'm getting better. Now, you know what I'm saying? So now you critiquing your movements, you critiquing everything, then you having your checklist of, oh, okay, I did this right. Oh, all right, when I made this move, this was wrong, so now I gotta go back and fix this. Okay, now these 5 things was good. these 3 things was bad, so I can take these 3 things out, and then I can go add these 2 more of these other things. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I try to tell people. For as an entrepreneur, it's never the perfect time. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta fix it in your mind and have it in your heart that greatness is going to allow you to do the things that you desire to do. So get locked in, man. I'm telling you guys, get locked in and know it's never the right timing to get the right result. Entrepreneurship. So that's a question I want you to ask yourself. Every podcast I always ask you, I got questions I want you to be asking yourself. And here we go. First question. When is the perfect time? People say, oh, okay, when is the perfect time? You tell me, when is the perfect time to get the right results? And I say, right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? People say, well, I gotta have a website set up. Those things are great. I would say you do. But nobody said that you couldn't use social media to get clients. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you right now that stop waiting for everything to be perfect for you to take action. So when is the right timing? That's question number 1. Second question is, why is it important to get paid forever? All right. This is one of those crazy questions. It's like, why is it so important to get paid forever? You know what I'm saying? I'm a big believer on earned income, active income, residual income. I'm sorry, active income and residual income. You know what I'm saying? The difference. Active income is income that comes to you on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. All right. That means that you're actually doing something to get it. All right. Residual income, Johnson & Johnson, people who have different products that people buy. As they buy the product, then the residual money come to you. All right. So cable companies, telephone companies, you know what I'm saying? They just do maintenance. You know, these are things that you gotta know. So that's residual income. So again, you want to get paid forever. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta find something that once you dead and gone, it still pushes past you. You know what I'm saying? Something you can leave your kids. Generational money, generational wealth. You know, it's things you wanna really do. And then the last question is, how much money do you want to make monthly? This is always a good question, though, because I tell people always say, well, man, I don't know. Yeah, you know. First of all, how much is your bills? All right. So you want to have your bill money, plus you want to have an extra $1,000 to $2,000 either for savings or for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So if you got $2,000 worth of bills, you want to make $4,000. So what you do is $4,000 a month divided by 30 days. How much money is that? So that's about 30. My math skills ain't on fire right now, but I'm gonna say about $40. Not $40. That's about, I say $100 a day for 30 days is $3,000. So let's say that's about $125, $140 a day that you want to make. So then you gotta think about this. This is what you really gotta think about. How can I create something that can allow me to make $150 a day? I'm just gonna say 150. That's $4,500. So how can I make something? Or what can I sell? If I have I'm gonna use this remote as a tool. You can't see it. Some of you guys listen. I got a remote in my hand. So this remote, I'm selling this remote. All right. The remote is $20. So I need to sell 7 units a day to make $140. All right. So how can I sell 7 units to make that money? These are the things that you got to wrap your mind around. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, what can you build right now that once you dead and gone, that people can come back to listen to, come back to watch, and come back to buy, so that people can say, oh, this guy or this woman was on some X amount of things. They talked about X amount of whatever. So you have to fix it in your mind to know exactly how much money you want to make daily and monthly. It's very important that you need to know that, all right? So again, I'm finna go in number 1. All right, we're talking about 8 skills that will pay you forever. And I'm gonna tell you this. The first thing is this: speaking up. That means learning how to talk to people. These are skills. You know what I'm saying? Once you learn how to talk to people, once you learn how to get your message across, so many people are afraid to get their message across. So many people are afraid to let people know who the real who are they. You know what I'm saying? And this is very important. You know what I'm saying? This is very important. 8 skills that will pay you forever. Number 1, speaking up, understanding your voice, understanding that you have the right knowledge and information to help people. Speak up. The second thing is this, having confidence. Excuse me, gotta drink some water. Having confidence, all right? This is very important of you having confidence. You know what I learned in my process of understanding entrepreneurs and becoming a full-time entrepreneur is me having the confidence to be able to get my voice, my message, and to convey with different people on exactly what my brand is all about. So when people ask me, why now is your time? What y'all do? I say, go to whynowisyourtime.com. We train, we help, and we educate people on how to create and design the life that they want. All right, we are a company that help people with designing their life, creating their brand, leaving a legacy through their own information and products. That's what we do. We ain't a company that's doing nothing else but that. You know what I'm saying? So once I learned how to convey that message with people, you know what I'm saying, start having the confidence to speak into people, then people started paying, and that is the very, very important thing. The next for getting paid forever is listening wisely. Listen, one thing I learned on a daily basis, I try my best to go listen to other podcasts. I try my best to go listen to mentors, looking for training courses out there that I can invest in. I want to invest on a monthly and weekly basis. I never want to be stagnant. The problem with some of you guys, though, is you scared to invest. You scared to invest, but you want people to invest in you. But you scared to invest in other people because you feel like you got all the answers, Craig. I know. You feel like you got all the answers, and you don't have all the answers. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big advocate of investing in other people that I feel that can help push me to the next level. You know what I'm saying? How can you expect people to buy from you when you won't buy from nobody? You know what I'm saying? That's very important. Even when it comes to me buying this podcast mic. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I did my due diligent research on this podcast mic. I'm like, what do I need? Then, and it's different from my other studio that's in behind me in the other room. The podcast mics are different. You know what I'm saying? So I mastered the art of, this is easy. You know what I'm saying? But I invested. I had to go invest another $200 or $300 just to get the right podcast mic. I'm telling you right now, when you learn how to invest in others, I tell people a closed fist can't receive anything, but an open hand can receive everything. So in order to, you can give out something or you can receive something. You know what I'm saying? But a closed fist can't receive nothing. So it is very important that you listen wisely. Listen to people that's more wiser than you. Take notes, ask questions, ask them what it is that you need to do. You know what I'm saying? And then the next one is understand the real you, all right? That means be authentic. You don't have to be nobody else. You want to get paid forever? Don't try to go copycat the person you see. You know what I'm saying? Copy your own self. You know what I'm saying? I'm the right cat to copy. You know what I'm saying? Which is myself. I don't try to go be somebody else I'm not. I have to be who I am, who Lloyd Christten Jr. authentic self is. I can't be nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I have to be myself. Once I be myself, I understand exactly what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, how I'm doing it, who I'm helping. Life become easier, man. So you want to make money forever, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't be nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I understand, well, this person sounds good, I'm going to try to sound like them. No. You know what I'm saying? They have their own audience that they attract. You know what I'm saying? I have my own audience that I attract. You have your own audience that you attract. So be yourself, man. To get paid forever. Number 5, man, time management. Learn how to manage your time. go hard or go home. Now, I basically say, don't waste hours listen, some of you guys are lifetime students and you never put that into action. I explain that, all right? Now, when I invest into a course, I put that thing immediately into action. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys are lifetime students. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's like you're going to spend your whole life being a student when you should have been already implementing some of these things you already know it. You just ain't build the confidence in yourself to put it out there. You already know it. And I tell people that all the time. You already know your greatness. I don't have to tell you your greatness. You know it's inside of you. You know what I'm saying? You have to push that thing. The next one is procrastination, man. The minute you stop procrastinating, you're going to start making more money. That means you're going to start taking action on things that make sense. I don't know why so many people are afraid to take actions on things. Take action on things that make sense, man. You ever look in the mirror and say, man, I know this. If you know it, you can teach it. And once you learn how to teach it to others, that's when you get to the next level of becoming super successful, all right? Everybody's not a good teacher. But once you learn how to become a good teacher, once you learn how to convey that message to them, then it becomes easier for you to get the things to where you're trying to go, though. So procrastination, that ain't what it is at. The next one is to make money forever, you must always understand that you must be consistent. When I say consistent, consistency. You got to be consistent, man. Because so many people start, finish, stop, finish, stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Be consistent and keep pressing forward, and then you can make money forever, man. I tell people, figure out what plays you running every day. All right? Once you figure out those plays, rerun them. They easy. Run the play over and over and over. If you find something that make you money, run that play over and over and over. Once you understand that, then you're like, oh, I got this. It's very easy. The next thing is be patient. All right? This is the last thing in making money forever is be patient, man. Results happen over time, not overnight. I repeat, results happen over time, not overnight. People always say, what do you mean by that? And I say because a lot of results will never happen overnight. The people we see and the people that you see, I see, how I became successful is it's been years of grinding and figuring it out. You have to take your time and say, listen, I have to be patient. You set a goal, small one, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years out. You set goals, and then every 3 months you do a self-evaluation, 6 months self-evaluation, 1 year self-evaluation. That allows you to see where you're going, what mistakes you made, how you're going to make things better, how you're going to get your mind right to get to the next level, all right? The problem is with so many people, they want to make money, but they don't understand that it takes time. You know what I'm saying? And they're not patient enough to let that patience set in, and you just keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? Even when you get 5 likes, you keep pressing forward. You know what I'm saying? Too many people are looking at, I only had 20 people like me. This is only my 4th video. I'm like, that's not the right mindset. You know what I'm saying? I'm a pound on your mindset till you guys get it. That's not the right mindset, man. Your mindset is, okay, I just started. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what it look like after 20 videos. Let's see after 30, 40, 50 videos. Let's see what other direction can I go? What kind of feedback am I going to get? You know, you just constantly be persistent, consistent, and then you look back and say, oh my God, I could have been at that place where I know I could have been, but I wasn't patient enough and I wasn't doing it diligently. And it's like you got to be diligent every single day. You got to be intentional on your grind. You got to be understanding that this is your life. These are your goals. Nobody or nothing going to stop you from shifting to where you're trying to go. And then it becomes super easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it, man. Things become easy, man. So when you understand that, you're like, man, okay, I got it. I see it. You know what I'm saying? I want to make money forever. You know what I'm saying? But I got to have these right principles and mindsets so I can make money forever. And I can't get caught up as a hamster on a tread on a hamster wheel, not going nowhere. I'm just staying in one place. You can't get caught up in that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta line it up. You gotta line it out. You gotta tell yourself every day. You know what I'm saying? Exactly what it is that you gotta do. So it's very important, man, that you do your self hype, your self evaluation. You know, I tell people I hype my own self up. I don't need you to hype me up. The problem is too many of you guys looking for validation. You know what I'm saying? Don't need no validation. You just keep going. The right people will find you. The right people will find you. The right people will find you. I keep repeating that because the perfect timing is about the right people finding you. And when they find you, you can expand to the things you're trying to do. And I don't know why people feel like, well, man, this stuff takes time. Of course. You know what I'm saying? Success comes with time, and success comes with sacrifice. It comes with understanding that you're gonna have to. It's gonna have to be a grind. You in the trenches. So, how can I create more money? I love talking about this. The first thing is, you know what I'm saying? Invest in some kind of rental properties, some Airbnbs, something like that. This is a quick way for you to understand to make money. Get a loan and go get it. You know what I'm saying? The second thing is work on a side hustle. You know what I'm saying? What side hustles can you work on? Think about that. What can I do that can make me money that I have enough skills with? You know what I'm saying? I could do on the side and I can push myself. So your side hustle. Number 3. People like to talk about this because crypto is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? So invest in stocks, bonds, crypto, mutual funds. Put your money where your mouth at. Too many people, you want to increase your income, you got to put money places where it makes money for you, all right? Number 4 is real touchy to me because number 4, it can take a lot of time, but you can do it quick too. It's just a matter of how you portray it. Be a freelancer, all right? Freelancer, like I do video editing. I can train people on how to edit video. Also, I do branding. I show people how to set their websites up and brand themselves. I do logos. So this is freelance work. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to increase your income. I want you guys to understand that you must having your hand in that fire, man. Having your hand in that fire. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen. You gotta have a lot of irons in the fire. I know some of you guys heard that. You gotta have a lot of irons in the fire. Once you have a lot of irons in the fire, then everything, your mindset, your attitude, everything becomes to the next level. All right. Another thing you want to talk about. That's just increasing your income. A lot of people ask this question because I just believe that there's some things we do, we waste a lot of money. So first thing is this, all right? So we want to decrease your expenses. And a lot of people say, well, how do I do that? And I said, the first thing is spend less on your wants and only on your needs. I'm like, what you mean by that? Spend less on the things you want and focus on the things you need or the things that can create money. Because if you go look in your closet and see all those clothes ain't making you no money. You looking good, but you ain't making no money. So spend less on what you want, all right? The second thing is try to figure out different ways to break down your different insurance. And I say insurance, and we're talking about how to decrease your income. When I say break down your insurance, like do a comparability of your home insurance, your car insurance, you know what I'm saying? How can things become cheaper? You know what I'm saying? You're trying to decrease your expenses, all right? The next thing is stop eating out as much. One thing I learned about Americans, we eat out too much, man. Stop eating out. You know what I'm saying? Start cooking more. And I hear people say, I'm so busy. Yeah, you busy because you making yourself that busy. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to start cooking more and stop eating out. You know what the crazy thing years ago is I looked at, when I was single, I looked at like, okay, I'm eating out breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm eating out breakfast, lunch, dinner. And in 1 month, I said, let me get a bank statement. And I got my bank statement. I highlighted all the times that I ate out. This is when I was single. Man, I ain't spent almost $1,000 with me eating out. Versus, once I cut back, I only was spending about $100, $125 for myself a week. So, I mean, I cut my expense in half. You know what I'm saying? So, $125 a week for 4 weeks, that's $500. I spent, and that was buying breakfast, and it took a little time, but that's why I got into the food prep mindset. Like, I ain't gonna cook every day. So let me cook for the next 4 days, the next 3 days. And I cook all at one time. It took me longer, up front, but less time, and then I could just grab it out the refrigerator. So you trying to decrease your income by any means necessary, man. Decrease your income. And then find out tax breaks. You know, a lot of people, I don't understand. You gotta look for loopholes in the system, tax breaks. People was mad at Amazon, Jeff Bezos. Mad at him. He didn't pay no taxes, man. He made $11 billion. These people didn't figure out the tax breaks. They didn't figure out what to do, how to do it, where to put their money. You know what I'm saying? Do you rather government take your money, or you rather take your money and invest your money in a family that need it? You know what I'm saying? A mother that need a car, kids that need food. I mean, I'm just saying, what do you rather do? These are conversations that you should be having with yourself. All right, so you increase your income by having your side hustle, understand freelancers, and getting into rental property, Airbnbs, investing into stocks. Then you decrease your expenses by spending money on things. Stop spending money on things you want and spending money on things you need. Stop going out to eat. Start cooking. Understanding different types of insurance. Trying to save money that way. And then understanding the tax breaks. One thing I like about my wife, she would do some thrift shopping. And she's very high maintenance. She might be listening to the podcast on our boy stop. But she's high maintenance, which is cool. But she don't mind. She understands about sacrifice and grind. You know, she still finds some good stuff at the thrift store. And I'm not knocking nobody at the thrift store. I'm just saying, it's just things that you can cut your expenses. And I know people say, I'll make money, I can do what I want. But yeah, let's be smart, though, with the money that God is allowing us to use, all right? Now, this last subject, man, how can these power naps increase your productivity as an entrepreneur? The number one is it increases your productivity. Taking a nap, it allows you to rejuvenate the things that you need to do, all right? You can say, man, you know what I need to, man, I ain't gonna lie. When I take that nap, and I wake up, I'm like, whew, all right, what I got left on my list to do today? You know what I'm saying? The second thing is it increases our alertness, all right? You're more alert because I've been there. I don't know if you've been there, but I've been there where I'm trying to work and I'm tired. I'm like, oh, Lord. Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah, okay. I'm still working. Oh, okay. No. You know what I'm saying? You be tired, man. So it increases your awareness. So people say, well, how you do that? Me personally, a step. I personally lay down in the dark, look in the sky. I think, meditate, try to take a nap. I like the room to be totally dark. My wife said, you work in the dark a lot. I'm like, yeah, because when I'm zoomed in and focused, I don't want to feel like it's daytime. I want to feel like it's night. It's me and that computer. You know what I'm saying? Some people ask, there's another step. How long should you take power naps? I'm saying 15 to 30 minutes. Nobody told you to lay your butt down and take a 5-hour nap. You know what I'm saying? But these power naps, they really will increase and help you get to where you're trying to go, man. I'm telling you guys this. Another thing too, the power naps help improve your mood. You know what I'm saying? It helps you be in a better mood. I'm telling you guys this right now. And then what I do personally is I set an alarm. You know what I'm saying? I take a power nap. I set a 15, 20 minute, 30 minute alarm so I can be up and ready to roll, man. The problem is some of you guys do not, you lay down and you out of there. Now, this coming from a person who wake up every morning at 4:30, just me. I wake up every morning. I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm going to give you this quick tip. If you wake up every morning at 4:30 for 1 year, you gain 30 more days more than the next person. I'm just saying. Maybe I ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it's very important that you guys get locked in, man. So, as I always say, it's that time again. Remember, nothing is perfect. You not perfect. Your situation ain't perfect. You got to position yourself to get to where you're trying to go. There's a ton of ways to make more money. But the question is, how are you going to make this money? There's a ton of ways for you to get to the next level, to increase your income, to decrease your expenses. But what are you going to do? We're giving you examples. We're giving you motivation. We're giving you demonstrations. We're giving you tips, tools, strategies. But are you applying it to your life? See, so sometimes somebody can give you something and you take it for granted. When was the last time somebody gave you something that was so powerful that you applied it to your life and you said, man, I needed to do this? So you have no time to waste. You have no time to do what you got to do. Because remember, there's no perfect timing. There's no perfect person. There's no perfect situation. So what are you going to do today? Who are you going to bless? Who will you become? What money will you save? What money will you increase? How will you decrease your expenses? I'm talking to you because I need you to understand that there's power. There's power. And understanding that it's not the perfect timing. But it is the time right now. The time is never perfect. The people never perfect. The situation never perfect. But you can do it. But you got to be so locked into doing the things that you desire to do that nothing stops you from getting to where you're trying to go. Lock in. Every day, lock in. Every night, lock in. When you wake up in the morning, lock in. Tell yourself, God's timing is always perfect. God's timing is always perfect. But trust his delays because he got you. Just because it's delayed don't mean it's denied. You just gotta know that it's a lot of work that comes within that. Just because it's delayed don't mean it's denied. And understanding that the perfect timing, it doesn't matter because you don't need the right situation. You just need a situation that God can put his hand on to bless. So what you gonna do? Why you gonna do it? You gotta really ask yourself that. Because a lot of people sit back, man, and I'm always chatting with people, man. I'm always trying to pick their mind, seeing where they at, seeing how they trying to get there. And I'm always trying to ask them, like, man, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Who are you? Who you becoming? Are you doing this every day? Why are you doing this every day? You know what I'm saying? What's pushing you to greatness? Why? Who? When? Because it's important. You know what I'm saying? And so many people just always write this tip down right here. It says, timing is everything, but when you're ready for it, it will come. I repeat, timing is everything, but when you're ready for it, it will come. Let me explain that. That means that you can start right now, all right? But you have to start right now. But once everything come together, all right, your blessings will come. Timing is everything, but when you're ready for it, it will come. So that means start right now, go after that, whatever you're trying to go after right now, and God will put you in a position when you can look back and say, interesting, I see what happened. Now I can push to another level. And I'm telling you, when he show you and he'll align your dreams up, he'll align your vision up, he'll line up your goals, you gonna look back and say, this is interesting. This is why this didn't happen at this time though. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about the timing, because there's no such thing as the perfect timing. It's just that you got to go get it. And as you in the process of getting it, God is going to connect the dots and pour you out a blessing that you won't have room enough to receive. And I'm going to go right into the scripture. Isaiah 60, 22, it says, when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. Chapter 60, verse 22, when the timing is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. But again, if you ain't give him nothing to work with, if you ain't even started, how can he make something happen? That's why I say it's not the perfect timing. You just got to go get out there, step out there, make it happen, and God will start to connect the dots. And then you'll start to see like, oh, okay, now this has happened. Everything you prayed for, everything you wish for, everything you ever seen, it'll start coming to your life. I'm telling you, I'm a living example. You'll start saying, man, I set a goal. Once that goal came, now that goal allowed me to be financially free. Now I'm setting up other visions and goals, putting myself in a better place and not depending on one income. Now I'm depending on 10 incomes. That's where your mindset another level though. So, again, Isaiah chapter 60, verse 22. When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen, all right? When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. Y'all know what time it is, man. We got to go listen to some motivation. Let's go.
You know what I hear? I hear the clock ticking.
Come on.
And time waits for no man.
No man.
Life goes by.
Yes, sir.
And it goes by quick.
So quick.
Waste those years. Don't waste them. Live them. I want you to be terrified of sitting on the sidelines and doing nothing.
Don't sit on the sidelines.
Waking up in 6 days or 6 weeks or 6 years or 60 years and being no closer to your goal.
Come on.
You've made no progress.
No perfect timing.
That is the nightmare. That is what you really need to be afraid of. Being stagnant. So, get up and go.
Get up and go.
That idea isn't going to execute itself.
It's not going to execute itself.
It's going to write itself. Those weights out in the gym, they aren't going to move themselves.
Come on.
You have to do it.
You got to do it.
You have to do it now.
No perfect timing.
Wait anymore. Don't think anymore. Don't plan anymore. Don't contemplate anymore.
No more.
Don't make any more excuses or justifications. Don't rationalize anything else. No. Take the risk. Take the gamble. Take the first step.
Take that step. No perfect timing.
No complacency.
None.
No backing off.
None.
No slack whatsoever.
No slack. No backing.
Dreaming is over. I need some.
So I'm telling you this right now, man, is no backing up, man. The time is now. The time is now. When I say the time is now, I mean no perfect timing. There's no such thing as perfect timing. Some of you guys are sitting back wondering, oh my God, what about this time? I don't have this. Oh, I need to get this. I don't understand this. I'm like, just go do it, man. Just go do it. Listen, write this down right now. I'm finna give you the acronym for perfect, all right? The P. All right, here we go. Here we go. The P. I need you to talk about it. Here we go. The P. The P is perfect. Is purpose. When you understand your purpose with the perfect timing, then you understand that you're going to make mistakes in the process. The E is the effect. The effect you will have on others when you start pushing your dreams. What effects you going to have with others when it comes to the perfect timing. The R is the relationship. Again, what relationship will you have? And God is going to pull people to you that you can build this relationship with. The F is the future. There's no way you can get to your future if you don't start right now because you're waiting on the perfect timing. There's no perfect timing. The F is see the future and go where you're trying to go. The E is you got to be employed by your vision. The E is you gotta be employed by your vision. Your vision gotta be so locked in that you employ your own self about your own vision. There's no perfect timing. The C is comparison. Nobody compared to you. You got your own DNA. DNA stands for you are designed to notice your assignment. When you notice your assignment, you can get to where you're trying to go. Your assignment is full. Your assignment is blessed. You just got to believe that you can make it happen. It's your time, man. There's no perfect timing to do what you got to do. The T means go towards that goal. Because the time will never be right because God is the one who's going to sprinkle the sauce on the blessing, man. The timing, go towards it. So listen, when you know your purpose, it has an effect on people that help you build a relationship for your future goals that allows you to employ yourself and your vision. You don't have to compare yourself to no one. You just got to focus on going towards your goals. That's the acronym for purpose. Listen, man. Listen. Trying to be perfect at the wrong time. Because there's no time. Go get it. Go get it. And I always ask people, I'm like, man, why you didn't go? Why you didn't go? Why you ain't making it happen, man? And I always hear, it ain't my time yet. It ain't my time. Man, it really ain't my time. This is why I created this podcast. I'm speaking to you today. I'm telling you, it is your time. This is why now is your time. Design the life you want, create the brand you deserve, and leave your legacy. I'm speaking to you. You're not just listening to this podcast by no reason. I'm speaking to you. I'm telling you, that thing you've been procrastinating, that thing you've been waiting on the right timing, God already wants you to go do it. He gonna help you figure out how to get the customers. He gonna help you figure out how to get the brand out there. He gonna help you figure out how to get your movement out there. But if you're giving him nothing to work with, how can he help you with anything? Stop waiting on the perfect timing. There's no perfect timing, man. There's no perfect timing. Commercial break. I'm gonna tell you guys, book coming out. Why now is your time to know your passion, understand your purpose, and pursue your dreams. It's a 330-some page book. Man, so much juicy information, a lot of flow charts, a lot of things. You can just take your life to the next level. You can read it. We can push you to the next level. I just want to, thank everybody that's coming out to the book release party soon. Podcast course, Next Level Podcasting. We dropping that too. If it ain't already dropped, I'm excited about that because it's going to allow people to get their voice out to the world. You have a voice, man. All this equipment you see, and I got webcam and I got mixing boards and all this stuff. I'm gonna give you everything you need to do to follow the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. You should be making money in 30 days. 30 days when you start podcasting, you should be making money, and you can turn it to a 6-figure business. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? And once you get to 6 figures, it's going 7. So. So many people, and I like I said, realistic goals, breaking it down, understanding your audience and stuff like that. Also the membership course that will be launching in the first of the year, called Accelerate Your Brand, $77 a month. Really, it's a really detailed meet every Tuesday night course. $77 a month. Just giving you guys some juice. And I might be posting other videos too behind the scenes. I'm just saying, but the webinar on a weekly basis is gonna be every Tuesday night. So much juicy information behind the scenes. We helping you take your brand to the next level. I already have a whole bunch of clients that's already asking me to help them build out their brand. So that'll be the quickest way to do the group coaching. It kind of saves you more money. And it's gonna be good though. I think it's very important that you guys get behind the scenes. You guys see what I'm doing. I'm gonna take you from level 1 to level 900. I'm gonna bring you up and show you what to post, how to post, what to do on a daily basis, how to impact people, how to follow up with people, how to start your own continuity site, how to start your own membership, things of that matter though. So hopefully, like I said, there's no perfect timing. I'm going to recap real quick. There's no perfect timing, all right? When the questions, you ask yourself, when is the timing right? That's first question. Second question is, why is it so important to get paid forever? Right? We're talking about leaving legacy, generational money, position yourself to get to a whole nother level. And then how much money you want to make on a daily basis and a monthly basis. It's important. Once you see that, you can reverse engineer that. You can really kind of dive into that. You can say, I want to make $6,000 a month, $6,000 a month, 30 days, that's $200 a day. I got 3 products I got in the marketplace. Each product can sell $75, $60, let's say $70 each. You know what I'm saying? Or if they $10 each, I got to sell 7 of each product. So I got to sell 21 products. I'm just breaking down numbers. Like, you have to be straight up real with yourself. You have to see the numbers. You got to believe in the numbers. You got to know the numbers is real, man. And you got to know that at the end of the day, you got to break it down and believe in yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? I tell people, believe in yourself like you believe in God. And you can go bigger than you can ever go, man. Believe in yourself is just as much as you believe in God, man. You know what I'm saying? Because God made us little micro gods, if you don't believe it. Because he said, I made you in my likeness and my image. You know what I'm saying? So not only did he make us like him, he gave us the authority to do the things that we desire to do. Also, too, you just got to remember a couple things, because I'm trying to do it before I close this podcast out. Perfect, man. Perfect. Perfect. The P is, you got to understand your purpose. The E is the effect you will have on people. The R is what relationship. God will bring relationship to you, but how you will build a relationship with the people. The F is future. No way you can get to your future if you don't understand your purpose. You know what I'm saying? The E is you are employed by your vision. You are the visionary of your vision. All right. The C is comparison. I tell people every day. You probably heard it before in this podcast before. The only person you're competing with is the person in the mirror. It's no competition, man. We all got different DNA. So you sitting here worried about this person, that person. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? The T is go towards your goals. You know what I'm saying? You got to go towards them. It's light at the end of the tunnel. Is it going to be easy? No. Is it going to be worth it? Yes. The grind is real. The grind is real. The grind is real. You know what I'm saying? The grind ain't nothing to play with. It's a real thing out here. You know what I'm saying? So when you understand that, you understand the skill set to make money, you understand how to increase your income and how to decrease your expenses. You know what I'm saying? Now your life becomes in a full circle of entrepreneurship. So many times, there's things we don't understand. I wish people would have shared some things with me about this years ago. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm sharing it with everybody, trying to get them on the train to get to where they're trying to go. The quote was Isaiah 60:22. It says, when the timing is right, the Lord will make it happen. And then the quote of this podcast was, God's timing is always perfect. Trust his delays. He got you. That was the quote. Trust God delays. Just because a delay is not denial. Just because you catch a flat don't mean you're not going to get to your destination. You just got to stop for a second, fix the flat, then go to your destination. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to understand these things, man. There's no such thing as a perfect timing, man. I just want to see you guys out here pushing yourself to greatness, out here becoming the best version that you can become, man. I want you guys to know where you're going. I want you guys to have some kind of self-awareness of your greatness. You know what I'm saying? There is greatness that is inside of you. You know what I'm saying? But you got to know that I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? The situation never going to be perfect. I just got to get out here and do it. You know what I'm saying? I got to do it. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know exactly how to do it. I just got to do it. And I got to let the chips fall where they going to fall, man. And God is going to sprinkle his sauce on it. You know what I'm saying? You mixing up the ingredients. Now imagine you cooking something in the kitchen and then your grandma come in the kitchen and say, hold on, let me put something on that real quick to make it a little better. That's how God is, man. You know what I'm saying? You got something cooking. You cooking on your dreams. You out here, you out here trying, you doing this, you doing that. You're gonna do everything you're trying to do, and then God step in and say, hold on, let me make this a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Bible said you've been faithful over little things. I'm making you ruler over many. That is what God is trying to tell you in this whole podcast is start cooking up something. You know what I'm saying? Start cooking up something. Oh man, I can't cook. Try. You know what I'm saying? Once you start cooking up them recipes, you know what I'm saying? You start looking at it and saying, oh, I need a teaspoon of this. Oh, I need that. Entrepreneur terms. Oh, I need to get this many clients. I need to put this many posts out. You know what I'm saying? Then things will start cooking. Then God gonna step in and say, hey, I got you. I'm gonna make it a little bit more better. See, you gave me something to work with. The problem with a lot of you right now, you giving God zero to work with. You giving God zero, and you wondering why the hell you ain't got to the place where you need to go. Why you give him zero to work with? Zero. Come on, how you give him zero? You know, you say, oh God, you ain't blessed me because you ain't gave him nothing to work with. When you give him something to work with, then you will know that things will start to happen. Remember, I always tell you, life without purpose has no meaning. Go out and design the life you want. Create the brand you deserve and leave your legacy, man. I thank you guys for listening to this podcast. I thank you guys for being excited because I am going to the next level. You going to the next level. This is episode number 7, man. Listen, there's no perfect timing. So stop waiting for everything to be right. I'll see you guys in the next video.